Previously on My Little Pony Meets the WWE. Last time we had the main 7 meet the last WWE superstar that was featured, and it was Stone Cold Steve Austin. Things will be a little bit more different. We're no longer going to have the main 7 meet the WWE superstars. We're going to have them seeing them in like matches and that stuff, and well, confrontations and everything. Let's get on over to Raw and see what's happening.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please welcome Rainbow Dash, Applejack, Twilight Sparkle, Sunset Shimmer, Fluttershy, Pinkie Pie, and Rarity, the main 7! Hello everybody, how y'all doing? I'm so nervous. Well, good news, ladies and gentlemen. Good news, ladies and gentlemen. The main 7 have arrived on Raw. We have been looking forward to getting into knowing the company and started meeting all the WWE superstars, and sooner or later, I think Triple H told us we're going to wind up having a match for ourselves. We will debut our ring ability in the WWE tomorrow, but right now we're going to be talking about for a little bit on what it's going to be like when we have our first match tomorrow night on SmackDown. All 7 of us will be in the same ring together taking on some superstars, alright? But we don't know who our opponents will be, but we'll take them down. Because every single time the main 7 have stepped in and got into a fight, we always dominated our opponents. So we'll knock them all down for anyone who stands in our way. Because the main 7 are always looking forward to saving the day. So what do you say, ladies and gentlemen? I'm sorry, Pinkie. I didn't know that you were supposed to speak. That's okay. But what do you say, ladies and gentlemen? Are you ready to see us in action tomorrow night on SmackDown? Yeah! Yo, woo! Main 7. Main 7. Main 7. Oh my! Perhaps things are about to get better for the main 7. The Shield have arrived on Raw, and once again making what WWE fans call their vintage bad you-know-what entrance to the WWE Universe. And there they are, all 3 members. Dean Ambrose on the left, Roman Reigns in the middle, and Seth Rollins on the far right. And you know, guys, it has been many years, and you know, actually just last year, on Monday Night Raw, the Shield actually did the impossible thing and reunited in the place where it was hometown, where they debuted in 2012 at Survivor Series, interrupting a main event, and then would come back in 2014, and where Triple H and Randy Orton, they were Evolution buddies on Batista until Batista quit it earlier, would have a plan, and somehow Triple H managed to get to Seth Rollins, forcing him to turn on Ambrose and Reigns, turning his back on the Shield and join the Authority. But that didn't stop Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns from continuing on without him. But soon they would split up, and Ambrose would charge at Rollins, and Reigns would focus on some other things. But until then, they would make success on their own, until later on, they would finally reunite at the hometown place, and took out Miz, Curtis Axel, Cesaro, and Sheamus. And then they would return to action at TLC in 2017 last year, as I said, where they battled Miz, Cesaro, Sheamus, Braun Strowman, and Kane, because unfortunately when Roman Reigns was supposed to take on Strowman to determine to make it back to 3-on-3, or if Strowman win, there would be a 5th partner added, but unfortunately that backfired when Miz had a plan and Kane would return, and it would cause for them to win. And here they come, Reigns, Ambrose, and Rollins making their way down to the ring with the main 7 inside. And you can see the Shield surrounding the ring like they've always have been doing since back in the past. And I'm probably guaranteed that the main 7 are more than happy to see the Shield again. And as I was saying, when Roman Reigns got beaten by Braun Strowman, it would cause for, when Kane returned, actually Miz had a plan, as I said, and it would cause for the 5th partner to be added. And actually, it was not exactly Curtis Axel as they thought it was. Actually, it was actually Kane all along, but Miz never revealed it. And not only that, Roman Reigns would be the one to not make it to TLC, and it would be Ambrose and Rollins. But unfortunately, they had a different plan where Kurt Angle, the Raw General Manager, would make his in-ring return after many years. And that wasn't the only thing that changed at TLC. Also, the Demon King Finn Balor was supposed to take on Bray Wyatt, but unfortunately, he had to get out with the same exact thing Roman Reigns had, bad health. But instead, Kurt Angle, get this, made a phone call to SmackDown Live and Commissioner Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon to ask if they could have one of their members, and that was the phenomenal AJ Styles, to come and give the people that dream match that they've always been wanting to see, Finn Balor versus AJ Styles. And so Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon actually agreed, and so lucky for Styles, he managed to get on a plane the night before the day or night before TLC, and actually he had to ride in that plane all night to make it all the way to the place where they had TLC last year. And it was incredible, and so we said thank you to AJ Styles for coming all the way from SmackDown Live to make it. And we say thanks to Kurt Angle to his returning in-ring ability along with the Shield to defeat Miz, Cesaro, Sheamus, Kane, and Braun Strowman at TLC. And I bet Roman Reigns was feeling more than happy that they won that night. But then afterwards, they would actually have all 3 of their members able to be in the same ring together the first time in 3 years, where it was at Survivor Series, where it was Raw vs. SmackDown, where they took on SmackDown Tag Team, The New Day, which it was actually another dream match that people have been wanting to see, and the Shield would win, and it was an incredible match, nothing less. The Shield have been on a fine mood since they've all reunited, and you know, some of the superstars are probably still might be a little bit of afraid because, you know, the Shield have taken out numbers of superstars back in the past. Took it out Ryback, they took it out John Cena, Daniel Bryan, Randy Orton, Sheamus, Big Show, Mark Henry, The Rock, Tommy Dreamer, and Triple H, Randy Orton, Batista. They took it out numbers of superstars. They even took it out Big E before New Day were born, and, you know, Sin Cara, Rey Mysterio. Took out many numbers of superstars back in the past, even some that are no longer even with us. The Shield have done it all. They took out numbers of superstars, even Jinder Mahal, Heath Slater, Drew McIntyre, even a former SmackDown general manager, Brad Maddox, and Fandango. They took out numbers of superstars. Even Dolph Ziggler. There's just many superstars you can name. They've done it all. It's crazy. And you know, the Shield began their WrestleMania career in 2013 where they defeated Big Show, Sheamus, and Randy Orton. Randy Orton and Sheamus pretty much were the only ones that got in the match. Big Show never really got the tag in the match, and he was upset about it with heel turn. And then they would come back, and then the Shield would turn in 2014 where they battled Corporate Kane and the New Age Outlaws. They would defeat them in almost like 5 minutes. And then the next few years would go on by themselves, and maybe I'm pretty sure some WWE fans are at least hoping that maybe they return together in 2018, or unless if they are separate, but some WWE fans probably are expecting to hope that they get together back at WrestleMania soon. But I can guarantee you though, and you know, last year in 2017 at WrestleMania, the Shield, all 3 members actually had a victory. Dean Ambrose in the kickoff show would have a victory, retaining his Intercontinental Championship against Baron Corbin, and then Seth Rollins would have a victory, defeating Triple H in a non-sensation match. And then Roman Reigns at the very end would have a win where he retired The Undertaker in a shocker, and then the next night on Raw would receive the loudest boos out of his career. And you know, some people are actually still upset with Roman Reigns over that. Just because he reunited with the Shield for some reason doesn't really change anything. But never mind that. I'm gonna guarantee the main seven are probably more than happy to see these guys again. Because you know, the Shield and the main seven have actually been pretty good buddies since they've met. Hey, it's Roman Reigns! Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose! The Shield! They're here! Well, what do you know? How you going, guys?
We're doing just fine. How about you guys?
Oh, we are just so excited to see you three!
Yeah, well, guess what, Pinky? We're kind of glad to see you, 7 too. And just for the record of all the WWE Universe, good news, ladies and gentlemen, the Shield are here. And you heard Michael Cole about what he said about our reunion. That's basically another reason why we're here. Well, basically, we're going to talk about our reunion, but we don't have to now because Michael Cole did the honors for us. But what we're really here for is just to, well, give you some advice and maybe some news. Some good news. The news is that when you guys make your debut in a match tomorrow, all 7 of y'all, we're going to be quoting and voting for you, watching y'all at the backstage locker room. I'm going to make sure well, you know, we'll give you all the good lucks that you need.
Oh, thanks, guys. That's really amazing. You guys really are great.
Yeah, well, like we always said, the Shield always does what's best for business.
Can I have your attention for a moment? For Michael Cole speaking. I have just received words that the Raw General Manager Kurt Angle has just announced that tomorrow night on SmackDown, the main 7 will not be the only ones in a match. Or better yet, the main 7 are gonna team up with some other superstars in their match. And so what I'm saying is that the main 7 tomorrow night will team up with the Shield. So tomorrow night, the main 7 and the Shield will team up to take on Triple H, The New Day, Dolph Ziggler, Rusev, Sheamus, Neville, Sami Zayn, and Kevin Owens. But that's tomorrow. But that's tomorrow night on SmackDown. Right now, we're gonna just continue on and, well, just get back to the usual, I guess. At least that's what the Raw General Manager said. This has probably got to be one of the most incredible moments in the Shield's career. But can they do it? Will the main 7 and the Shield together tomorrow on SmackDown be able to defeat Kevin Owens, Triple H, Rusev, The New Day, Neville, Sheamus, Sami Zayn? Can they beat those guys? Will the Shield and the main 7 be able to collide and make success tomorrow? Because I'm going to guarantee you this will have to be one of the biggest matches, the biggest moments in the Shield's career, teaming up with the main 7 to take on those superstars that were just announced. I don't know how many that was, I better count. To take on those 10 superstars. But can they do it? Will the Shield and the main 7 make success? Find out next time when we return on SmackDown tomorrow night and the next episode of My Little Pony meets the WWE, when the main 7 and the Shield take on those 10 opponents that were just announced. The New Day, Sami Zayn, Sheamus, Neville, Dolph Ziggler, Triple H, Rusev, and Kevin Owens. You heard what Michael Cole said. Until next time,
We'll see you next time on the next episode of My Little Pony Meets WWE.